All right, guys, this is a day that I never thought would come. I'm selling my Coke machine that I've been using for 20 years in front of my warehouse. This is the building that's going to be Arcadia Unlimited. We're going to start remodeling soon, and I've reached the point and age in life where I no longer want to be in the vending business. So I'm selling this thing. It is fully working. It's in great shape. It looks a little like faded, but the truth is this is just like an old red Mustang that just has oxidized. You use some turtle wax on that and it'll shine right up. Same up here. I mean, this has been in the sun for 20 years, but I really think it'll clean up and shine up. I haven't even cleaned it at all. I mean, it's just dirty. See, look at this. Just with some spit, all the dirt's coming off of it. So I'm just saying, this will clean up really nicely. I mean, you can take this little picture out and clean it with Windex and put it back in. I haven't done anything in 20 years. I'm embarrassed to admit. But it is fully working. I was just about to pull all the pop out of it, but I thought, hey, I should take a video showing it works before I pull all the pop out of it. I pulled the money out. That's how much it makes in a very short period of time. It does really well. So let's first we'll try dropping a few quarters. It is almost empty. It's got a couple cans of Coke and it's got some A&W, and that's it. There we go. Ice cold. It is a Dixie Narco, which is the best you can get. It's a model number 276E, which if you Google it, that's an extremely common model number. If you don't know this, you're going to learn a little bit about pop machines. The model number is always the number of cans that it vends. So this will vend 276 cans. I don't know what E stands for, but I'm sure it stands for something. That's just my license. I don't know why I'm showing you that. It does have a bill acceptor and it does work. Let me grab a bill and we'll show you that works. It's a little finicky. I haven't cleaned this bill acceptor in 20 years, so try what?
An A&W.
A&W bill?
Yeah, Ruby.
All right, looks like it took it. Yep, it says $1 there. Now, A&W is here, the little sign fell. Okay, let's do another Coke. I guess it's out of A&W. Or that button's not working, I don't know. It's kind of weird, I just vended an A&W a minute ago. Okay, oh, that would explain. I'll bet you there is something wrong with this button because everything else sold out except A&W. And I can hear it's not. See, this one I can hear a click. And this.
And it's kind of in a little bit.
This one, I can't hear the click.
Yeah.
Well, wait, now I can. I think it's sticky. I think it needs cleaned. Let's try it again and see. This time, I'll bet you we've just solved a technical issue. Let's try it.
Or identified it.
No. All right, well, we're going to figure it out before this video is over. No, I didn't. I gave up and hit Coke. We are going to fix it before this video is over, so stay tuned. I want to show you the inside of this thing, and that's where we'll figure out what's wrong with the A&W button. Well, that explains it. I couldn't figure out why did everything else sell out and not A&W.
Right.
All right. So this has good security, never been broken into on my watch because it's got a padlock, which I can't get my key out of with one hand. And then it has one of these, they call these inner cylinder locks, and I'll include an inner cylinder lock with this. It won't be this one because this is my route inner cylinder lock. But So this T handle pops out, and then you unscrew it. This is so you can provide a real nice tight seal and keep your energy costs down. Once you get it unscrewed enough,
Oh yeah, you can see the difference in the red here.
yeah, there's the difference in the red where the sun didn't hit it. So this will shine up to look like that. So here we go. It's got 6 different selections. I know you're thinking, wait a minute, there's 9 buttons. Why are there only 6 selections? Marketing, friends. Look at this. Coke is so smart. Coke, or is it 7 selections? Yeah, there's 7 selections. Sorry, I can't count. But there's 9 buttons. The reason is this button, and this button are all Coke. And there's no changing that. Coke was smart. They knew that this would plant it in people's minds. Wow, Coke sells so much they need 3 buttons to dispense all the Coke. Whereas Pepsi, gosh, you only need 1 button for that.
And actually, Coke had the same capacity as
Exactly.
Selection.
This is the first 3 buttons right here, and then button 2 or button 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And
all right.
You got the vent because you threw some
A&W in there to make it so that it would trip, because this switch right here is what tells it that you're not sold out. So that's why it always leaves 3 cans, at least 3 cans in there cold, so when you reload it there'll still be 3 cold cans. So we obviously have A&W. Let's see why that button isn't working. We come over here, and like I said, I haven't really cleaned this thing, so here's my little A&W. I actually took cans and cut them and put the metal in here to show what that selection was. All right, so here's it's a micro switch. Actually, that looks like exactly the same kind of micro switch that's in an arcade game.
So you want me to put 75 cents in?
Sure. Put 75 cents in. And there's just 2 screws holding this micro switch in. So, I mean, this isn't rocket science, folks. If this button doesn't work, it just is a $1 part from Hap Controls. All right, go ahead and put 75 cents in.
You'll need to close the coin door.
Oh.
And you can actually watch the quarter go down.
Yeah, we'll watch the quarter go down the track. It went in.
Okay, well, you know how it shows a different code when the door's open.
Okay, now hold on. Let me try tripping the switch from under here. You ready to catch it?
Yeah, I'll be ready to catch it. Yep.
All right. So it vended an A&W. So it's just that this switch, I mean, spend $1 and buy a new micro switch, or remind me and I'll give you one. I've got about 300 of them brand new in my parts bin. Or just pull this one out if you're real cheap. Pull this one out and just soak it in like some Windex water. That's what I usually do, and that makes them work again. Which is just water with a few squirts of Windex in it. This is kind of tough to get back in here with one hand. But that's what latches this thing, so you can get to the buttons, and you can change what your selection is just by, pulling this out. I was cheap, and, well, I just didn't want to shop and buy these. Here's the original labels. I guess this shows you that when I bought this machine, it was actually a bottle vending machine. And I wanted to vend cans because they're more profitable. So I just called up Dixie Narco and said, I want to convert this 276E to a can machine. They said, fine, we got a kit for that. They sent it to me. It was like $40. And it was some like metal guides or something, or I don't know what it was. I can't remember. It was 20 years ago. But it was super simple to install, and now it does 3 rows of cans deep by about 3 cases high. So you can convert, the point of this is you can convert this back to bottles if you want to.
20 ounce bottles?
20 ounce bottles, it says right there. 20 ounce bottles. Oh yeah, and it even shows you here. Probably, oh yeah, it tells you when you convert it, which cam setting you gotta change things to vend different types of product. So You got everything you need to know right there. Real easy to load. Just slide this thing over and stick your cans in, stack them up, then pull that shut, close the door, and you're done. It's got working bulbs in it. These are fairly new, but they're not super new. But these bulbs, they're real odd-shaped bulbs that you may think, oh, I'll never be able to find those. No, just go to 1000bulbs.com or lightbulbs.com, and you can get these bulbs. They're like $6 a piece, and they ship them to you. So it's no big deal getting odd bulbs. You can transport this thing laying down in the back of a pickup truck or an SUV. You know what they say though, just stand it up for like half a day before you plug it in so that the oil in the compressor settles. I don't know. I've never had a problem with this machine. It's been as reliable as can be. And it looks great lit up at night. You gotta love the 80s or 90s clothing and hairstyles on these people. The chick is attractive, let's be honest. I don't know about the guys. I'm straight cisgendered male, so I don't know, but they look okay to me. That girl does look pretty young though. You probably shouldn't find her attractive. I think I'm just probably going to leave it here until the auction's over, and then I'll help you load it right off the porch. So thanks for looking. That's it. Let me know if you have questions.